All right, let's see what you guys tag me in. Is that Drake? That ain't Drake. That's some dollar store Drake. Ooh. Okay, so we got some nasty crowns we got to peel off. Actually, this happens a lot. We see people with crowns or grills like that all the time that are just disgusting underneath.
Don't you?
New Oreo Puff cereal, made with real Oreo cookie wafers and marshmallows.
The weird side of Roblox is very interesting, and I think a lot of people don't really know it.
Today in this video, you're going to hear two words that shouldn't even share the same exact vocabulary. You know, one of these words is where the people come together and take back against a government, and the other one is a little Lego blocky kids game. But surprisingly, these two words right now share a lot in common, because there is something going on with this platform where people are finally starting to realize what's going on, and there has been a massive public outcry about it. Right now on Roblox.com, you can find a literal offender, a real-life offender who has done something to an actual child. You can report it to them, you could show them that they did this, and they will not care or do anything at all. But you know, that's just one level of the safety problems currently going on with Roblox. For instance, as of right now, you might have noticed just playing any game. For instance, if you play the strongest battlegrounds, you might see inappropriate avatars like the one you're just looking at right now. It's all over the place, literally everywhere. It's actually infecting every single game. And today, I'm gonna really showcase to you how bad Roblox is getting and how the community is finally starting to fight back and do something about this. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe. We are literally inching towards 100K on here. As a lot of you guys already know, I have been talking about Roblox's predator problem for about 2 years now. It's really big. It was big when I was a kid. I saw it firsthand, and well, Roblox is only getting worse by the day. As of this current moment on Roblox.com, you can find literal map communities. I can't even describe what that is on YouTube, but just think of the most evil person on planet Earth and then just times that by like 35. That is pretty much what a map is. This stuff has only started really springing up over the last few weeks, and it's only getting worse by the day, and that is because these horrible Roblox players have finally realized that they can go ahead and abuse the features that Roblox has laid out for them perfectly, and they've also realized the fact that Roblox does little to anything on their platform in moderation, and that the stuff that they are telling parents and investors is total bogus. See, that's kind of a bold claim to make, saying that something is total lies and bogus, but I have seen this firsthand. For instance, like I mentioned earlier, we reported an SO, right? A literal offender to Roblox. We got on a call and interviewed the guy, and he was pretty much fumbling the whole call, right? And they have done nothing to ban this guy at all. Roblox has just told me they're investigating it, and I was pleading with them in their support email, like, why are you doing nothing about this? This guy literally said he's hurt real children, and he paid the price for it. That's just one instance, but another instance is when we got Keone from Hawaii arrested in real life with Jidion. We showed everything to them, the same stuff the cops are using right now, and guess what? They did nothing. They actually told us that we should tell the cops to contact them. The actual audacity of Roblox to even say something like that. See, the accounts where we catch predators, we're not actually using real people, you know? These are fake decoy accounts that we have set up where they do try to meet what they think is a real person, but it's actually us. But what actually upsets me the most is that people who have actually had this happen to them, like real people, actual children, they have showed me their support tickets with Roblox, and it is so beyond outrageous what they have. They gave real people the same support that they're giving these fake accounts. Really put that into perspective. That is so beyond outrageous. But I think what's pretty crazy too is I get messages like this so frequently, but just like people that tell me the stuff that they see while playing Roblox. I had a message the other day. So this is someone's older sister writing to me about what their younger sister saw on Roblox. They said, today I saw her playing on her iPad like she usually does. I asked what game she was on and looked over at her screen, and then I saw this. And I can't show you what this is, but it's two Roblox characters going to town, okay? That shouldn't be on a game where literally most of the people are minors, bro. Let me remind you, this was shown to my unsupervised, pure, innocent 8-year-old little sister. As soon as I saw it, I immediately made her
Arby's roast beef sandwiches, now 4 for $10.
These are all the game modes in Geometry Dash, but today I woke up and thought to myself, how does it make any sense that these icons are walking if they don't even have any legs? So I couldn't handle it. I knew I had to see what would happen if Geometry Dash icons had legs, like really big legs. So grab your popcorn and let's start adding legs. Okay, so my idea is that we're gonna have a player and we're gonna add some legs to him, and then we're gonna see what's gonna come up, which means we're gonna have to make the legs first. Now, I haven't made any like proper animations before, so this is gonna be the first time I ever try like actual animations, and hopefully they don't look too bad because I am not known for animations, that's all I know. So the legs are gonna be like really big, like you guys have no idea. So like this is gonna be the first leg, right? Yeah, something like this. This looks so bad already. And then the hardest part is we're actually gonna have to like animate it, and I could just do this frame and then do the next frame and then, you know, toggle between all those, but that would not look very smooth. I want it to look like extremely smooth, like as if the legs are kind of moving like that, very smooth, exactly. So to do that, we're gonna have to use a lot of rotate triggers, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And there's actually a trick in the GD editor which basically shows you how an object rotates. So for example, let's say this was like the upper part of your leg, right? And if you want to rotate rotate it, that's not really how a leg rotates, right? If the player was right here, that's a bit too big of a leg, but the leg would not rotate like that, right? So you would add another object and then go over here and give it the group parent, and now you guys can see that, yeah, it works. But instead of having one single bone, we're actually gonna have to add quite a few, something like this. And then if we rotate, actually, wait, that's not working anymore. What happened? Yeah, so that would be like the last part. You can see it's kind of working. Oh my god. Okay, after so much time, I finally have some progress, but there is a bug that is so stupid. I want to show you guys. It doesn't make any sense. Look, so this is like two legs on top of each other right now, but you guys are gonna see that they're gonna start animating. And just so you guys see, I'm gonna actually add a time warp trigger, and now you guys can see that. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? What is he doing, bro? Okay, that's not too good. You guys saw that. Like the beginning wasn't that bad, right? Like, I mean, he kind of moves it a few frames like that, but then all of a sudden, I don't know what the heck is going on. So the rotate trigger has this option of infinite, but there are so many already, and it is crazy. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go. I mean, but it's a good start. Like I can't you know, complain about that. Actually, so I think I'm gonna change my strategy. I think that I have a much better one, which is going to be a lot easier. I should have thought of this a long time ago, I mean, but what I first did was basically rotate the leg part separately, which could be really difficult later on because you're going to have to do a lot of calculations. I'm not going to bore you guys with the boring stuff, but it's just a lot of boring stuff. So instead of doing that, what I did was...
Is that it? Wow.
Hello, America. It's your girl, Heather McMahon. And have you heard the exciting news? Stouffer's new Supreme
basically draw the legs already with their rotations, and this could actually help us a lot. So this looks like it's a frame by frame animation, as you guys can see, like that. If we just scroll through it, what is this leg, bro? That's how it's supposed to be. You guys can see that it's kind of running if you kind of look at it, but we said we don't want to have frame by frame, so instead we're actually just gonna have the legs that we have right here, and we're simply gonna make this part follow the rotation of this one, and that part would follow the rotation of this one, and that one of that one, and this one of that one. And the next step would be to change the rotation from this to this, right? And then from this to that, and so on. And then we have a cycle, which should work, but it's gonna be difficult because it's gonna have a lot of this guy. So yeah, we'll see you guys when I have it done. Hopefully today, or hopefully this week, bro. I mean, this is probably gonna take months. Oh my god, this was probably the longest thing I've ever worked on when it comes to this precise of an animation. But first of all, check this out. Isn't that pretty cool? But that's nowhere as cool as what you guys are about to see. If I click this button, it's gonna be so smooth. You guys are gonna have to smash the like and also subscribe. Check this out. Let's go. Let's hope it works. Oh my god, look at this. The legs are animating. And now if you just put the player over there, you guys can see that we gave our player some beautiful legs. That's, I don't know if I could think of anything better, dude. This is just fire. That is actually so smooth. I love it. Now you may say, well, that's pretty cool. It only took you one trigger. That's a big achievement until you see this. But it's just phenomenal, right? This is what we're going to be looking at. We're not going to be looking at this mess up here. That's not what we care about. All right, awesome. So we're actually making some excellent progress. So I actually want to make the legs look a bit better because right now it's just sticks, not really legs. So I'm going to have to add like outline, actually make it follow the player colors. And